Donut Bag is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Your data is your business. Protect it with ExpressVPN. For 3 extra months free with a 1-year package, go to the link listed in my Twitter profile. It's been 7 months. No, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. 7 months without football is too long.
It's way too long. I'm so excited for the season to start.
Oh my God. Our lives are about to change so much.
We Bills fans are just on the edge of our seat, I feel like, every day now. Like Thursday, like right now, we're really on the edge of our seats, like wondering how this game is going to go down. But I think the whole season, just with all the hype we've gotten, Josh is like the front runner for MVP. There's so much anxiety, but excitement at the same time.
Let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the Bills. I don't want to jinx them, but I think
knock on
whatever.
But wood table, guys, are good.
The Bills they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure they're going to win it, but I think that at least they're going to go.
I would really hope so, especially just with the additions we've made, in the off season. Obviously, adding Bob Miller was amazing, but I think there's so many people who've been growing over the last couple of seasons that I think this is really a big year for a lot of players that we have taken a leap. So I'm just so excited.
Here's why I think that they're going to win. Yes, the team looks awesome, but the way they got screwed last year, somebody owes them. The NFL, a higher power, somebody owes the Bills.
The rule change was nice, like the overtime rule change was nice, but yeah, it's bitter. People keep tweeting like, "Oh, guess what's on NFL Network?" And I'm like, I don't want to hear about it. It's very, very bitter.
I mean, yes, the AFC is going to be really tough, but still, the Bills are the number 1 team in the AFC, not by far.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the rest of the AFC East, I mean, the Jets are going to suck again. They always suck. That's the only things that are certain are death taxes and the Jets sucking.
Yeah, the New Jersey Jets, not the New York Jets.
The New Jersey Jets and also the New Jersey Giants. Yes.
Yeah.
There's only one team in the state of New York. The Patriots, I think, are going to. I don't know. I'm not real high on them. I think they'll just be okay.
Yeah, I think they'll be competitive, but I think, I'm not expecting to see anything, brand new or amazing from Mac Jones. I think we've really seen kind of like who he is as a QB. So I'm not expecting there to be this, ginormously, like Josh took a huge leap. I'm not expecting that. And, it's not the same since Brady left. Bill might not want to admit it, but it's true.
Okay. See, the question with the Patriots is, was it Brady or was it Belichick? And I think it's been definitively answered that it was Brady. When you have the greatest quarterback of all time, and I hate Brady so much, and I know you do too, but he still is the greatest of all time, it covers up a lot of problems. And Belichick is a great coach, and he's a lousy general manager. And the players he gets every year suck, and it seems like they're sucking more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything else on that team. I don't see anything else on that team besides maybe Mac Jones might be a little bit better. But Mac Jones, there's no superstar in him. He's just his ceiling is he might be good. That's it.
Right.
I don't know.
And he'll do what you need him to do, as far as I think is like a game manager. But I'm not, like I said, not expecting any crazy, athleticism or any really big leaps from him.
Yeah. And Zach Wilson is supposed to be a superstar. So far, the only thing he's good at is fooling around with people's moms.
Yeah.
And that does not translate to the football field, I don't think.
Yeah. And he's been having, I think it's been a little bit tough for him too, to kind of figure out, who is he as a quarterback too, just because he's had some really, crazy injuries, unfortunately. Like I know in the beginning of the season, they were worried he might have tore his ACL, and then he had some other injuries going on during last season. So it's been kind of hard to gauge, like, are you good? Because it's like he had some good games, I feel like, where he was okay. And you're like, maybe he's good. But I feel like I would like to see him like a whole season healthy.
I mean,
Just to figure out who he is. I mean, obviously the Jets are dumpster fire. Like, we know that. But
still, we're not going to know because you can't just be a good quarterback and that's it. You got to have some good players around you, and maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, but it's just the Jets are always at that level. They're always at that bottom level where they always suck, and until proven otherwise, they're always going to be at that level. And we'll see. And then there's the Dolphins. Dolphins are going to be it'll be fascinating no matter what happens.
Dolphins fan really think that Tyreek is going to turn this whole team around and Tua is going to magically become better, and it's going to be same think that Tyreek and Mahomes had, and I'm like, no. Mahomes,
I just love
Tua are two very, very different quarterbacks.
I just love that. I think Tyreek said something like, "Oh yeah, my quarterback I have now is just as good. Maybe he's better." Like, okay.
But you could show love for your teammate without like saying a blatant lie.
It's such a cliche that like any wide receiver says, "Oh yeah, the quarterback I got now, he's better." Bro, Tua is not. He's not in the same galaxy as Pat Mahomes, buddy, and you're gonna feel it. That's the big question about the Dolphins. Is Tua, is he good? Is he not good? Can he actually throw the ball, or is it just?
It's a mystery. He's a mystery.
But
he really is.
What we'll see is, it's like we just talked about the Jets and said, well, Zach Wilson is surrounded by crap. Well, Tua is surrounded by Tyreek, Waddle, and who know supposed to be an offensive genius at coach, and he's surrounded by good players. So if they fail, it's on him. It's on Tua, not the team.
Right.
So that's going to be fascinating. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. People will be curious is like, are you going to take a step to be a better quarterback, but also how are you going to actually utilize your weapons? So I'm curious, just with the talent he does have around him, how he's going to work with that.
Yeah. Now let's go to the AFC North. And I think the Ravens are going to be crazy good this year. I think they were just not so good last year because like the entire team was hurt. Mm-hmm. Well, that you can't be hurt all the time. I think they're going to be good. I think the Browns are going to be horrific. Oh, what is going on? What did you do, Browns? My goodness. Oh, what a mess.
They are just such, like I always say the Jets are a dumpster fire, but they are like a dumpster ship or something of a bigger magnitude because
they're dumpster island. The Browns are dumpster island. They're a nation of trash. This season is basically lost because Deshaun Watson got suspended for 11 games. You don't recover with that. Not with Jacoby Brissett. What's going on here, people? They should have traded for Jimmy G. That would have made sense. But anyway, so the Brown season is done. They'll be in last place. The Bengals are really interesting. I have this feeling they're going to be bad. I have this feeling.
What? Really?
Super Bowl hangover. I got this feeling that
I don't know. I thought they were going to be probably neck and neck with the Ravens.
It could be. It very well could be. I mean, on paper they look awesome.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what I'm curious is like, are they going to be consistent? That like you said, they have kind of that hangover, but it's like where are you going to go from there? Are you going to build up and get back there, or are you going to decline? To me, I feel like they would try to work to be more consistent, maybe try to make that leap. So I'm wondering how they're going to do.
See, the Bengals were like the Jets. They were always down. They were always bad. And then all of a sudden, they got really good.
That's like the Browns. We were really bad for a long time, and then we got good.
Yes. But that was more of a slow build kind of thing. That was more like... but it was kind of the same thing. It's Josh Allen, Joey Burrow, like you got your superstar quarterbacks. Okay. basically we're going to go as far as these really good quarterbacks will take you.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have a feeling they got too good too quick. I don't know. I don't know if they're mentally, when you're the young up and coming team, nobody's thinking about you. Nobody's thinking, when you look at the Bengals, it's like, oh, that's an automatic win. And then all of a sudden they got good. Now they're good. They're not sneaking up on anybody now. They are the team to beat. They're like, oh, we're going after the defending AFC champions. So we'll see how they handle that. Good luck. Bless your heart, Bengals. We'll see. Then the Steelers. Oh boy, this is going to be
what's going on with you guys?
Basically, so we're riding with Mitch Trubisky. At least initially, we're riding with Mitch Trubisky.
How do you feel about that?
He looks good. The problem with the Steelers is their offensive line looks absolutely horrible. And I don't care who you have a quarterback. If your offensive line sucks, you're not doing anything. So, but the difference is Mitch can run a little bit. So maybe he could, scramble his way out of stuff. But, that's the thing. It's like, I don't, the entire season might be torpedoed because the offensive line is horrible. And I'm not just talking bad. I'm talking really bad. So we'll see. And then it's just the drama about the quarterbacks. It's really annoying already. They just named Mitch the starting quarterback, but
I saw that.
But Kenny Pickett is right there waiting. And so everybody is, and already the fans are like, when you put in Kenny, when's Kenny coming? Kenny's going to save us.
No, I saw some people in an uproar that they were like genuinely upset. They're like, why isn't it Kenny?
Right.
And I still see it like on Twitter. People are still mad that, Mitch got it over him. So
yeah.
Interesting.
And Mitch has been fine. Heck, they named Mitch a team captain. You gotta, he's really, he got to do something right to be named the team captain. So that's really cool. So we'll see with the Steelers, but it's scary. It's scary. I have a feeling they'll be maybe third in the division, maybe fight for a playoff spot, maybe if things go right. So
okay, I can see that.
The AFC South, that's going to be really interesting. It looks like it's going to be between the Colts and Titans, but both teams, I don't know. The Colts scare me because Matt Ryan is basically what Ben Roethlisberger was last year. Too old, can't do anything, can't move,
not quick enough on his feet.
Yeah, I just have a feeling that's not going to go well. Maybe it will go well. I don't know. I mean, otherwise they have a really good team, but I don't know. And then the Titans are just, I don't want to say they're a mess, but they just seem like they got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost.
Like they got Derrick Henry, but it's like, what else besides that do you have going on?
Really? Yeah. I mean, they lost AJ Brown, and they're just gonna, I guess, hope to win with running and defense. So we'll see. The Texans, I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're just they're a mess. But the Jaguars are really interesting. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence might be. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be like, the dude. And he had an absolute joke of a first season because he had an absolute joke of a coach. But now I don't know. I think Trevor Lawrence might do something. He might actually be that guy. And if he's that guy, he's gonna get the Jaguars some wins.
Yeah, I want to know how he's gonna progress this year. I think he's someone that I've definitely been really curious about to see. Somehow he found a way to beat us. Good old Buffalo. But terrible game.
That was the game where Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen like 20 times or something like that.
Yeah, and they announced it like 30 times. Like, oh my gosh, we get it.
Oh my God. His name's Josh Allen. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We get
that was a rough game.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But I think it'll be interesting. I think someone else from the Jaguars that I was kind of sad that he didn't get to play last year was Travis Etienne. I'm hoping he'll be healthy because I thought he was amazing at Clemson. I really loved his playing style and how he ran. So I'm curious if him and Trevor are going to kind of pick up where they left off and, get a group going there.
That's going to be really interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the Jaguars are going to, they're gonna surprise. They're gonna get at least a few wins.
Yeah.
In the NFC, the East is all this talk about the Eagles is getting annoying. Like, guys, I'm hearing like Eagles going to the Super Bowl stuff. Like, guys,
What?
slow down. Oh
Who's
yeah,
saying that?
people are saying Eagles going to the Super Bowl. Like, guys, slow
Do
down.
you remember when that division had nobody with a winning record and somebody still made it to the playoffs?
Yeah. And they hosted a playoff game too.
They sure did. They sure did.
It was like
What?
the 7-9 Washington team hosting like a team that won like 12 games or something like that. I think it was the Tom Brady year, like the Tom Brady. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's they're
That division's always just, it makes me laugh.
it is. I mean, the Cowboys I think are in for a rude awakening. I think they're a bit of a mess.
I don't know what they got going on down there.
I'm not sure what they're doing. The Giants got the Bills' old coach. So
they got their hands in that cookie jar and kind of just like, we're gonna take, your offensive coordinator, one of your offensive linemen, and kind of move things around. I don't know though, because obviously John Feliciano, he was one of our offensive linemen that is now with the Giants, and I don't know, looks like he's had a rough transition so far. I know he had, a little bit of bitterness leaving Buffalo, and then it seemed like he had, I don't know if you've seen the memes of like someone like dragging him. And then, Daniel Jones kind of just like looking at him. And I'm like, what is going on at Giants training camp right now? I'm like, is everything okay? Because it's like, he complained about Buffalo, but that doesn't look like he's doing that great where he is now. I'm just like, there's a lot going on there. But, and then you wonder, I was talking to my brother earlier because he's a big Giants fan. I'm like, what's up with Saquon? Is he going to be healthy this year? Like, what is your team going to do? He's like, honestly, I don't know. Probably not much of anything. He doesn't sound very optimistic. So
it's all, I think the main thing when they hired Brian Dable is, hey, fix Daniel Jones. If he can't do it, nobody can. So,
and apparently he's not even calling the plays the first game, I heard.
That's weird.
Right. And I'm like, I thought that was a big reason why you brought him there. But so not sure what's going on there.
Maybe after one game, he's like, give me that playbook. I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So I thought that was really interesting, as I've been looking through reports the last few days.
And then Washington has Carson Wentz, and I don't think that's going to go well. I think Carson Wentz, he had his shot last year. He had a perfect situation. He had the coach he loves. Everything was there for him, and he just absolutely blew it. So Carson Wentz just, I don't know. And if you don't have a good quarterback, you're not going to do much. So I think that the Washington's just going to tread water.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Eagles. Oh my goodness. Oh, they got Jalen Hurts is going to be so good this year. Like, really? Is he though?
He might be good in fantasy, fantasy wise, and
yes,
points. I think he'll be really great. But holistically, as a team, I'm not sold on it yet.
It's like when people say, "Oh, now they have AJ Brown." Like, okay, AJ Brown's okay. But he's no elite wide receiver. He's okay. I don't know. It's when I hear a lot of hype about a team when it really isn't deserved, I just laugh. That's like a recipe for disaster right there. That's just so they could say, "Oh my God, what happened to the Eagles? We thought they were going to be so good." Like,
yeah.
On paper, you thought they were going to be so good.
See how they do.
Yeah, we'll see. The NFC North. I think the Packers are going to be really interesting. They lost Devontae Adams. I'm not sure what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he's taking mushrooms or what
He
what substances he's taking.
or he's playing golf. I don't know what he's doing.
I
I
don't
actually hope
know.
he does play because I just realized he actually is one of my fantasy quarterbacks. So
Okay.
play, you
Uh,
know, leave the
um,
mushrooms at home, but please come show up
just
for some points.
just take him early in the week when it's game time.
Right.
Get
Or post game, you're sore, you need to do some recovery, maybe
yeah,
that's the time.
yeah, yeah. That might make for interesting post game interviews if he's
Yeah.
high or something. But the Bears just look like a mess. Do they just look like? I mean, Justin Fields hope maybe he'll be good, but it's like the entire team sucks. So it's like I don't know what they're doing. The Lions. People's like, oh, I love the Lions. They're on Hard Knocks. Like, okay. It's a good TV show. Cool.
They have a soft spot in my heart. I always root for them just because, like, I get what it's like being the underdog. Like, yeah. I do.
We'll see.
But I'm not expecting anything magically to change this year for them.
Yeah. The Vikings have a new coach, so maybe I don't know. I mean, Kirk Cousins is okay, and they got Cook. And they got Justin Jefferson, who are, anytime like Justin Jefferson went like, top 5 in most fantasy drafts. So
I have him on my team and Dalvin Cook. I'm very excited. I got both of them.
Oh, you got both of them? Wow. Ooh, okay. So you're gonna be a big Vikings fan.
Yeah, sure am.
That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I think they might. Maybe they'll decide to open up the offense a little bit. Oh wait, they got the coach from a coach from the Rams or something like that. So that could be interesting. So.
We'll see. And then I know they also added Harrison Phillips this year too, because he left Buffalo, so he's now defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm. NFC South. Oh boy, this just looks like 3 question marks, and then there's Tampa Bay. I have a feeling, if we keep predicting that Tom Brady is going to get too old and suck, eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is a year.
I think Father Time is starting to catch up with him because he seems like lately, I don't know, from like the way he's been in his interviews and things like that he's just kind of having like a midlife crisis. And like he's starting to feel what aging feels like, and it's catching up. I had a whole theory that he's like a swamp witch and he's never going to die and he's just going to look the way he looks forever. But I think he genuinely is starting to feel aging, and I don't know if playing is going to make it better or worse, but it's catching up.
I like that, swamp witch. Yeah, swamp witch. Yeah, and then he took off a couple weeks in the middle of training camp for and won't say why. I heard he's getting Botox. I heard he's going to be on The Masked Singer, or I don't know.
He definitely has been getting Botox. I don't know if that's why he didn't show up to practice, but very clearly, Botox and fillers for sure.
There's that one meme. It's like, you look at Tom Brady. It's like the reason you don't look like this. It's not because you're ugly. It's because you're poor.
Yeah.
If you're rich, you can look pretty. So yeah, I have a feeling that the Tampa is in for a bad season. New Orleans is going to be really interesting. I think I don't know what to expect from them.
People are pretty. I think they've been, at least fantasy wise, they're really excited for their defense, and they've been pretty highly rated. So, but offensively, I'm just curious how they're going to do.
I've always liked Jameis Winston, so we'll see. We'll see. His big thing is, can he stay healthy? But
yeah,
that's going to be interesting. Carolina Panthers. Oh boy.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh my goodness. Now that he's not on Cleveland anymore, I'm kind of rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him too, because I feel like Cleveland did him dirty and that wasn't fair to him. And just, just the team and the situation he was drafted to, of just not really having a very supportive, organized environment to, grow and flourish. And like, I kind of felt bad for him. So I hope, I don't know how much better Carolina is, as far as, coach, locker room and things like that. But I'm sure it's much better than Cleveland, and I hope he gets a fresh start.
Well, the entire team, I think, depends on Christian McCaffrey. If he could stay healthy, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to be sort of okay. They'll win some games.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's, I know Carolina plays Cleveland. I'm not sure if it's in Cleveland or in Carolina or something like that, but that's going to be so interesting. Oh, Baker is pissed, but also like, Miles Garrett is pissed too. So we'll see
Is that the week one game?
I
Is that
think
they
it
play each other?
is. I
Oh
think it
man.
is. Oh, that's gonna be
Go
good.
Baker.
Go Baker. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. And Atlanta, I don't know what's going on with them. They're going to be terrible.
Yeah, I'm not anything great from them.
Yeah. NFC West is going to be very interesting. The Rams, a lot of people think that they're going to the Super Bowl again. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they'll probably make playoffs, but I don't know, like longevity wise, if they're gonna make it back to the Super Bowl.
I think like their team is built on, okay, we have some superstars, was it scrubs and whatever. We have superstars and then a bunch of scrubs. And if the superstars can stay healthy like they did last year, then you're good. But if somebody gets hurt, you're kind of screwed. I just have a feeling someone's gonna get hurt. So
they don't have Odell right now. Von left, so it's like it's getting thin out there.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt. Arizona, I don't know. I think that they're a big question mark. Maybe they'll be good, maybe they won't. Kyler Murray, I don't know what to think about him. I don't know.
I don't know. And I know DeAndre Hopkins is going to be out a few games. So,
yeah. So, he's going to be suspended, I think, 6 games or something like that. So, that doesn't help, especially in that tough division. Well, that could be the difference between, making the playoffs and not. So, we'll see. The 49ers, I think, are going to be really good. I don't know what's going on with Trey Lance. I don't know if he's going to be good or not. It's kind of weird that they still have Jimmy G, but I don't know. I mean, this is a team that almost made it to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think they're really good.
Yeah.
Trey Lance, I don't know what to expect from him. But and if he's something happens to him or if he's not good, you got Jimmy G right there. So
right
there you go. I mean,
absolutely.
Just side note, Jimmy G's, my God, that's a good looking dude.
Oh my God, on the Subway commercials, he just looks like a supermodel.
He's just that's a model right there. Yeah, he is a good looking dude. Anyway, okay, so who is your Super Bowl pick? Obviously the Bills. Who do you think the Bills are gonna be playing? It's tough.
It is tough.
Maybe the Packers.
Last year, I wanted it to be the Bills and the Packers. And then another part of me wanted it to be the Bills and Tampa Bay, because that's just like writing the end of the story right there, is to beat Tom Brady.
Beat Tom Brady, yeah.
So those would be, if I had to pick 2 teams, like those, it would be one of those 2.
Yeah. Packers, Rams, and Tampa. They've been like at the top of the NFC for the past few years. Something got to happen with one of those teams or all of those teams. I don't know. They just maybe somebody new is going to come, but really who's going to, there's really no other good team besides the 49ers, maybe the Cardinals, but it's kind of other than that, it's kind of a weak conference. So
yeah,
I think I'm thinking maybe Packers. I think they'll struggle early and then they'll figure it out.
I think so.
Who are the Bills going to play in the AFC Conference Championship to get to the Super Bowl? How funny would it be if it's the Chiefs?
It's probably who it's going to be.
Probably. It could be Ravens, could be I hear a lot of Chargers. I don't know. We skipped over. I think we skipped over the AFC West. Yeah, and the AFC West
solid dude
is the Broncos. They got Russell Wilson. that's going to be really interesting to see how that works out. But
I
I
want to
mean,
see how they're going to do, and just because also they gave him, I think already like a bigger extension that he's
right.
going to be tied there. I think
They
6 to 7 years at least. So I'm like,
basically gave the team to him. They gave him all the money he wants, and they basically said, "Dude, do whatever you want.
you're in charge. Yeah.
You're in charge. We'll play whatever offense you want. You whatever." It's like, okay, cool. But he's
Mhm.
also Russell Wilson's not young. He's in his 30s already.
Right.
So
That's what I was like thinking. I'm like, this isn't like it's a young guy, like Josh Allen or Mahomes. Like this is someone who's like an aged vet that, like you said, is
yeah,
been playing a long time. So I'm like, that's a very big commitment, I feel
yeah,
like.
yeah. The Chiefs, how is Mahomes going to do without Tyreek Hill? I think he'll be fine. I think
He's still got Travis Kelce, and he's obviously been a bully and someone who's been really hard for some teams to figure out, how to defend him and things like that. So I think, obviously he's still going to be a weapon, but, I'm not, Juju is definitely not Tyreek Hill. So I don't think anyone's really, sitting there.
See, that's the thing. It's I don't know what like the wide receivers they have now are not that not that they're bad, but they're not that great. I mean, Tyreek Hill was special.
Right.
So but maybe that works to their favor. I mean, maybe, instead of looking for Tyreek or Kelsey all the time, maybe you just go, you just spread it around or something like that. So
Yeah, have kind of like the less flashiness of, the playing style of just trying to spread it around.
yeah, I wonder how Juju's going to do because he's I mean this is his first team outside of the Steelers, so we'll
Mhm.
see how he does. I don't know, maybe he'll be awesome, maybe he won't. I don't know.
I
It's
know he'll probably be doing TikToks with Mahomes' brother, so I'm waiting for that video to come out. I'm like, how long into the season is it gonna take
we know it's happening, we
for that
know
thing?
we know it's happening. It's like let's just make everybody mad. So
Yeah.
um uh the Raiders going to be interesting. It's like, okay, they got Devontae Adams, like, okay, it could
I feel
be.
like they're a team they'll do okay, they'll do mediocre, but I don't think they're gonna make like a playoffs push or anything.
Yeah, I think they'll just be okay. I think, yeah, they'll just, yeah, they'll be okay. Like they'll, 7, 8, 9 wins, something like that.
Mhm.
And the Chargers are kind of like the Eagles. Everybody's picking them. They're the sexy pick to be really good. Like, okay, maybe.
I think they'll probably make the playoffs. I think they'll probably make the playoffs.
The thing about the AFC West and the NFC West is they're um they're just, you got to play each team twice. You're all going to beat up on each other. So, you know, you got to be really, you got to be really good to overcome all that just fighting in your division and stuff. So that's going to be really interesting. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot to mention the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to be, I don't know
Oh, they're
what.
gonna be abysmal. I don't know what they're gonna have.
What
Poor
are you
DK is like by
thinking?
himself, basically.
What are you thinking? Saying, yeah, we're okay with Drew Lock and Geno Smith. Like, what were you thinking?
That's so sad.
You know what? The Seahawks are always a team that likes to say, "We know more than you. We're smarter than you, and we're gonna show it." Like, I don't care how smart you are, dude. You got Drew Lock. Drew Lock's awful. So congratulations. You go take your little certificate of achievement. But you're congratulations. You're smarter now. Go lose some games because they're not going to be any good.
No, I don't have high expectations, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. So the Bills, it could be against the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Ravens, maybe the Bengals.
Hmm.
I don't think the Colts or Titans or anything like that. So, but the fun thing is, everything we're saying is probably going to be completely wrong.
Except for the Bills winning the Super Bowl.
Except for the Bills winning Super Bowl. That is 100%
We
going to
don't want
happen.
that part to be wrong. I don't know if you can see my shirt. It's Josh Allen jumping over the haters
Oh my God, that's amazing.
when he hurdled.
That's amazing. I don't know who is it on Twitter, but they had a thing that's like, list the thing and I'll make a picture of Josh Allen hurtling over it.
Oh, and they Photoshop him in like any situation. It's really great.
I think I said the moon, and they made a picture of Josh Allen jumping over the moon or something like that.
He's everywhere.
It's so funny. It's so funny. So, all right. So, yeah. Good luck. Good luck to the Bills. Good luck to the Steelers.
Yes, good luck. Good luck. I'm excited for the season. I'm really anxious, but I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for football. Like our football and non-football lives are so much different.
They are.
For the next 5 months. It's all we're going to be thinking about is football.
Right.
The next game, then the last game, and then the next game again, and everything that happens in between. And that's it. That's our lives. And I'm happy with that.
And I'm hoping next time we check in that both of our teams are doing good and we're not like down in the dumps or anything.
Yeah. Oh, so the Bills play the Rams this Thursday. That's gonna be good.
And then our next game, our home opener, is a Monday night game against the Titans.
Ooh.
So we got a pretty, first 2 games.
The Bills are going to destroy the Rams. Maybe
I really hope so.
Maybe it's the Rams that's going to have the Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't handle it. And maybe because it's going to be in Los Angeles, right?
It sure is.
Yeah. So right in their home, the Bills are gonna whoop on them. I have a feeling.
I know there's a mafia takeover. There's like thousands and thousands of Labatt's Blues that have arrived on the way. The beer. Oh yeah, they're getting ready.
You get those folding tables. Oh,
people got them ready on the airplane. They check it like they're checking their luggage. They check their tables. I'm so serious.
You're bringing a table on an airplane.
People done it. Oh yeah. They check it in the same way they check their luggage, and you put it on the little thing and it goes to the little cart. Oh yeah. Nothing's getting left behind.
Where do you put a folding table on an airplane?
With the rest of the luggage, it lays at the bottom. No, it lays at the bottom. They put it with the check bags.
Okay.
People are coming prepared because they're obviously going to be sold out if you try to get them when you get there. That's why people bring them with them.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. How are the people in LA going to handle Bill's Mafia?
They're going to think it's crazy.
You talk about a fish out of water. That should be a sitcom right there.
I'm so excited. I have a lot of friends that were going originally. I was going, but between rugby and my son starting middle school tomorrow, it's just kind of hard logistically to, work it out. But my friends I know will cheer loud for me, eat lots of good tailgate food and drink for me. So,
oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I know I'll be there in spirit.
Bill's Mafia traveling. Oh my goodness. In Pittsburgh, sometimes I see people rocking Bill's gear. It's like, hey, good for you. Hey,
I was brave. I did that one time. I went there because I had to do a parks project. So I went and I studied Point State Park. And I went down in like the strip district after, and I had my Bills. I was brave. I'm like, I know you guys are nice. You're not going to beat up on me. So they're like, oh, you're from Buffalo. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, if we see somebody rocking Bills gear, it's like, hey, what's up? That's cute. We see someone wearing Cleveland Browns gear, it's like, okay, let's
like, you need to leave.
You need to leave. You
gotta go.
We got plenty of rivers here. We'll just throw you in one of them. So just get it.
Yeah. Sail away.
Yeah, and likewise, when I wear Steelers gear when I go to Cleveland, it's a little scary, a little bit. I like last time I went, they were really, really bad, so they really couldn't say anything. But now, that would be
survival for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I wouldn't dare go to Baltimore in my Steelers gear. No.
That sounds scary.
That sounds scary. Yeah. So, all right, buddy. So good to talk to you again.
Great to talk to you, Joey.
I'm glad football is back. This is awesome.
Me too.
All right. Hey, I'll see you.
Sounds good. Take care.